Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stephen, this is Stereo Studs, and we're going to go through a few more boxes this evening. I've had to move stuff around a wee bit. I'm actually getting the door finally put on from the sort of wee stair lobby area into the actual main room itself, so I've had to clear a bit of room for that to be done, so a lot of stuff has kind of shifted this way. So yeah, I've got a few wee boxes here in front of me. I've kind of had to push myself back further in the room, so I'm kind of right in the middle of everything that I've unboxed up to now, surrounded by sets. It's humbling really when I look around and see just how much Lego is here. Yeah, on with the video anyway. The first box I've got is here, up on the table. So this is really heavy. It's not a significantly big box, so I don't really know what's in here. So I'll just sort of work way through it and see what we've got. All right, so first up then. It's a little limited edition tin with a Darth Vader minifigure in it then that came with one of the recent Lego Star Wars magazines. I think it was 2 magazines. It came with like two different figures. One was in the tin, so got one of those there then. Let's leave it like that. The Avengers magazine here then this is one of the ones actually with 2 minifigures on it. So there's the Iron Spider and an Iron Man as well. So just a couple of wee figures there then. Okay, I've got a jiffy bag here then with, so this has got some of the Series 23 minifigures in it then. So there's a couple there, and then there's another one. I'm not sure what's in them. And then we've also got the full set of minifigures in there then. So that's all the Series 23 minifigures then. I really like that one actually. It was the one where there's a lot of sort of winter themed figures within it. The little candy cane fairy and the toy soldier and stuff, so that's quite cool. Okay, right, I know what this box is now then, so I'm not going to go through the entirety of this, but to summarise, one of my local toy stores at some point, I can't remember, it was a good while ago now, had obviously got a lot of bricks in from Lego for a make and take event in store, but I think rather than putting the bricks out for customers to come in, they actually just put them up for sale. So this is just all the instructions in. So I actually bought 3 or 4 bags of this. There's some really good parts within. I'll give you a wee bit of an overview. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. There's a lot of bags in there, but yeah, you got all the wee instruction sheets in that came, or that were available for multiple builds to the police station. There's a Fabuland elephant and a few other bits and pieces there. Tons of these wee plastic Ziploc bags that the pick-a-brick usually comes in. So got a load of them, and then just lots of bricks. I have them all actually sorted here in the little bags, so you can see lots of wee bushes, snot bricks, white bricks, 2x4 greys, dark and light, a load of 2x2 bricks, anything more interesting. There's some wee arch pieces there. This is a useful one, the light bluish grey slope pieces in, so that'll be good for mountain building and rock building. Then lots of brick, and yeah, just tons and tons of random stuff, and there's a load more 2x4 brick, so all really useful stuff. So that's basically what that box is made up of then. So you can just see in there's just a wee bit of a look at everything then. So obviously these pieces would all have been used to build up the little make and take figures or make and take builds that Lego had made available. But there's a lot of pieces in there that I'll be able to sort of utilise personally within my layout. So the price I paid for them was very, very reasonable for the amount of brick that was there. So I was very happy to get that. Right, another box here. This one is in tatters. Okay, so this looks like another box of magazines. I've opened through these before, so we've got some Minecraft magazines here with all the figures on. We've got a Sabine Wren there. Rocket. That's obviously the one that the tin came off, the Darth Vader tin. Some more Minecraft. Oh, there's just a lot in here. Venomized Green Goblin. And then, yeah, just lots more Star Wars figures there. And we have a War Machine as well. So what have we got there? Darth Maul and Princess Leia. Got all of those. Joker. Rey and BB-8. Another Princess Leia. Doctor Strange. Some Minecraft figures and Spidey. What we've got here? Mandalorian Warrior and Carnage figure. Another Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then some more Minecraft figs. We also have a polybag here, 30370. It's another one of those little scuba diver polybags with the Rey in it. Luke Skywalker, some more Minecraft, a few more of these here still. Another Green Goblin and a Miles Morales, so absolutely tons of figures here. Not sure what I'll do with all of these, to be honest. Minecraft and Luke Skywalker. Quite a few Star Wars, to be honest. Bo-Katan then, quite a cool one. Another Bo-Katan, and then a 212th Clone Trooper. And then a couple of wee city ones in. We've got another wee scuba diver, and then a crook and a police officer on a bike. So that's quite cool. Here we have a Ninjago blister pack off one of the magazines as well. Then so a couple of figures in there. Kai and Gultar. I'm not really familiar with Ninjago. So 30390 Dinosaur Market. So I have quite a few of these here. I think this has come off a magazine as well, to be honest. Just a little Lego City motorbike. Another little Minecraft figure there. And yeah, we have loads more. So we have some Harry Potter stickers and a card. Don't really mean much to me. And another Jurassic World pack there as well. A strange little fire plane of some sort there. I don't really know what that is. Oh, there's just tons more here. This is all magazines here with figures on. I don't really want to go through them all because it'll take ages. There's a whole range. If there's any interesting ones, I'll pull them out, but a lot of city ones in here from what I can see. And Scout Trooper. There's a pretty Jurassic World one then with a couple of packs on. Fire Officer. This little AT-AT building that one. Well, here's another one of these Explorer magazines then, and this one has 11963. So I'm gonna say it's a little T-Rex. I'm not 100% sure, but that's it anyway. So that's quite cool. And just more city and Minecraft, Jurassic World, Batman there. Another little Lego Explorers with a lion this time. There's quite a few of those. Quite neat wee builds, to be honest. And then yeah, just a load more sort of Lego City and whatnot there. So I'm just gonna, I'll throw these all down here out of the way anyway. But yeah, just a load more magazines. So I'll probably take all the wee packs off of these and get rid of the magazines, to be honest, because I personally don't read them, and they just take up space, to be honest. And yeah, as for all of these figures, I'm not really sure what my approach will be with them. I don't know if I'll be holding on to them or getting rid of them or what. I'll probably use what I can, but I have very sort of limited interest in a lot of it. Right, next up. So, okay, this is just another little box full of train parts. So another few bits from the 60197 high-speed passenger train set. So you've just got like a front unit there, no power up or no bogies, no anything on that. And then the majority of the train then from Toy Story, well, say the majority, it's not really, there's only bits and pieces of it, but yeah, just a few random bits in there, some train wheels, some bogies and things like that. So that's that then. Just another wee bag full of plates and sort of little roof pieces and sort of the bogie plates as well. So, and then what I've got in here, a few plastic boxes in. So let's see. Alright, so again, just tons and tons of train pieces, to be honest. Loads more from 60051. And then there's a motor in there. This is all wheels and buffers and all sorts in there. The infrared sensors in there too. Loads more sort of full bogies. So this is quite cool. Like these bits I am particularly keen to pick up because, like I said, I want to try and create like a lot of my own rolling stock, and sometimes, you know, these can be some of the more pricey bits when it comes to creating your own stock. So instead I just pick these up as I've been going along. Like I have mentioned previously, what I used to do a lot of times, I'd buy sets, maybe like a complete train set, and I'd usually take any straight track out of it, maybe a carriage or something that I wanted, and I'd take the power up and wheels, and then I'd just sell on the rest at whatever I got for it. And granted, I wouldn't get back what I paid, but I would certainly get back enough to sort of justify doing it, and it kind of made getting the bits I wanted a lot cheaper. And then in here, it's just lots of station bits and pieces. So there's a platform 9 3/4 in there, and then there's a little taxi, and then this looks like one of the much older stations. I don't really want to take everything out of this box, to be honest. It's a bit precariously packed to begin with, but yeah, it's one of the older stations. I think it's just like a platform for it. It's sort of just with the yellow pillars on it. So I don't know. It's very, very hard to see, to be honest. I don't know if you can see that at all there, but that's it anyway. So again, this is really just gathering up parts that I can use sort of in my own creations and stuff like that. So yeah, just some more cool bits and pieces there. I'll pop that down there. And then what else do we have? I've got a bag here. I think this is just the most recent passenger train set. Yeah, 60337. So that's just all of the plates, minifigures, and power units and stuff. Got all the glass and stuff in there, and then just a bag here. So I picked this up on the secondary market. I think it was off Facebook Marketplace. Someone was selling it for a really good price. No box or anything with it, but everything else was there. There is track as well, but I've already moved the track into a big box. So yeah, again, just that build in there then. So I'm looking forward to getting that one on the my line. Again, it's another train that I would like to modify a little bit. I quite like it, to be honest. I don't think it was to everyone's taste when it was released, but I personally really like it. And the only thing I'm not overly keen with is just kind of the sort of front of the engine unit. I just would like to adjust it a wee bit to give the sort of impression of door and things like that. Right, I have another box down here, but this is just a box full of bags. Right, oh, I know what this is. Okay, so 10197 that is. Wonder if any of you know what set that is. Guess it down in the comments. I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell much from the bags, but there's the two sort of bags for that set then, with all of the parts and minifigures and everything within. There's a wee clue in the front there. There's a wee grill you might see. So that's that. And okay, yep. Another one here for you to guess. This one's probably a bit more obvious. It's 10224. The brick colour might be a bit of a giveaway there. So just some spare pieces there. And that's bag one of 10224. There's some of the wee minifigures there for that one. And then there's one more bag in here. And then that represents the full set. So yeah, I wonder if anybody got that. Here's the base plates. Oh, I've only got one base plate in here. Disappointingly. Should obviously have been one for each of these sets. There's also a bit of a crack in it, but I'm not too bothered about that. I can replace the base plate. So yes, anyway, it is 10224, the Town Hall, and 10197, the Fire Brigade. So I picked these both up on the secondary market then. Again, I got these off the same person that I picked the mesh train up and the modified Emerald Knight, which was in the last video or 2 videos ago, with all the additional carriages. So again, he was selling off a lot of his modulars. They're all in really good condition, and these are 2 that I didn't have. They're probably the last 2 that I will get, to be honest, because beyond that, they're getting dreadfully expensive. I think that leaves me just really missing Market Street and Cafe Corner. I'm not really counting not Market Street, Cafe Corner, and what do you call it? The Greengrocers. Not really counting Market Street. I don't particularly like it, to be honest. I know for a lot of people it is technically for them included in the modular lineup, but it's not one that I'm overly interested in. I absolutely adore Cafe Corner. I know it was the first modular. I know it was a bit sort of sparse on the interior, but I just love the aesthetics of the exterior, and this is just a cool corner building. However, the prices even for second hand is just way beyond what I'm willing to pay, so unfortunately that's just kind of slightly out of my price bracket then. I'm just gonna move a few bits about here, and then I've got another big box that I kind of want to get through here now as well, so I'll share that with you, so just bear with me 1 second. Alright, so just got a few bits out of the way there, tidied the table, just clear some space on the table. I've just pulled this box up now. This is sort of the next one that I'm trying to get through here, so it's not the most exciting, probably not the best way to end this video, but this is just my process, to be honest, trying to get through all this. So we'll just take a quick dive inside anyway. We'll not dwell on it too long. For the most part, it's all train stuff again, obviously. Well, I'll say obviously. Based on sort of the stuff we're going through at the minute, that's kind of very much prominent. In this case, it looks like it's largely freight and stations and stuff. So yeah, we'll just take a quick nosy then. So this is just a wee bag here then with all the pieces from, I think it is actually from this set. I can't remember the set numbers. That the green freight train then. So we've got the little bank wagon there. And the bank wagon, the little log carrier, and then all the minifigures and controllers and stuff are in there. And then we've just got loads of, so we've got some vehicles here, again some really bad discolouring on that. A lot of this has been sat in my roof space. Where obviously there's no sunlight, but presumably sunlight's only part of the problem when it comes to some of these colours, in particular these whites. But it is what it is. So a couple of wee vehicles here. We've got another little cargo wagon as well. Then there's another lorry in there. We've got some overhead gantry cranes. A few cranes actually. Then this is all just little vehicles and flatbeds and pallets and stuff like that. There's a little container terminal there. Can't really get this stuff out, to be honest, without it going everywhere. Yeah, I'm not even going to try. There's just lots of containers and stuff. And there's the actual train itself then. So I've obviously bought this one second hand. It's in okay condition, but some of the stickers are terrible, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's alright. I can live with that. I might actually take them off and reapply them. And then there's a station down there as well, and also the wee signal tower then too. And we've got some loaders and stuff like that, and forklifts. So just a load of sort of random bits and pieces there for a freight yard. And yeah, so that's that. I'm just going to call it a day on that then. I know that's probably not the most exciting way to end. It's a bit of a difficult box, to be honest. I just kind of wanted to have a look at it, but you can kind of see it on the side there as well. There's lots of bits and pieces in it. I'll show you that side then. We've got a wee station in there as well, so lots more stuff anyway that I can sort of build in the middle in some shape or form. It does look like I'm going to have a lot of bricks to replace in some of these sets, just to tidy them up a wee bit and clean them up, especially with all the yellowing that's going on. It is very disappointing, but as I said, it is what it is. That's probably going to be me then for this video. I think we've comfortably got through enough there. I have a wee bit more tidying up in here to do to make sure that it's sort of ready for the joiner coming around tomorrow then to get the door sorted. If you've enjoyed the video at all, give us a wee like. Any ideas for train yards and train leads and the like, drop us a wee comment, and use the comment section just to give me any tips or ideas or anything that you think would be good to add in, sort of based on what you've seen or what you've come across yourself. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video anyway, and have a great evening, guys. Thank you very much. Take care.